Alright, we're back with Doki Doki Literature Club in the Dungeon of Bad Decision where we make poor life choices. Alright, so what we're doing here is we are going to do our best to make Yuri as happy as possible because we love her. Melancholy. I know she'll like that. Ooh, infinite. Fester. Empty. Tenacious. Fester's a good word. I like fester. Boop! Oh, I like boop! But massacre will make her happy. But I like the word boop. But massacre. But boop. But massacre. But massacre. Unrequited. Or anger? Will she like anger or unrequited better? Unrequited. She definitely won't like Doki Doki. I know who will like that. That's these two. Yes, assholes. Agonizing. Oh, I should go with horror. Damn it. Uncanny. She'll like that. Passion? Ambient. Ambient. Ambience is a good word. Oh, she liked that. She's so cute. Defeat? Milk. Milk is just such a dumb word sometimes. Like, you ever have those moments? I mean, it's like, it's 8 o'clock on a Saturday. This is what I'm doing with my life now. And do you ever have a moment where just words are funny to you? Like, not even funny words, but words like fucking milk right here. We're gonna click on milk because I'm an asshole. I made Natsuki happy. God damn it. Graveyard. Yes, she likes that. Bed. Pain. Incapable. I had a moment. Pain. What? Why does Sayori like pain? Sayori. Do you have a hidden side I don't know about? Because I'm starting to think you do. Shame. Sayori likes that one too? What the fuck? Broken. Motherfucker, it's not working! Secretive? Yes, she liked that one. Philosophy. Intellectual. Effulgent! Oh, that's a fun word. Fluffy. Parfait. Destiny? Yes. Frightening. Awesome. Infallible. Oh, I like that word. That's a fun word. Covet. Vivacious. Oh, I like that word too. Cage. Fickle. Atone. Oh, I love atone. It's so solemn. Incongruent. That's a fun word. I like pulling that out randomly. Vibrant. Disoriented. Lust. Misery. She'll like that. Fucking Sayori liked that? Well, I failed on this. God damn it, Monica. Hi again, Anna. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Ha ha. Awkward laugh. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Anna. Hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. Nope, not at all. Make you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Anything for you, Yuri! Oh, come on! Like he deserves any slack. Oh, that's Natsuki. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Fuck you, I'm an introvert. Last year, too. Fuck you, I'm an introvert last year, too. I don't even know if you plan to come here and hang out or what. Look, you keep making those muffins, I will definitely come here and do whatever you want. Within reason. Mostly I'm here for Yuri, to be honest. You're kind of obnoxious. But if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. See her here. I feel like you mean here. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Why in the club room? Why not at home? Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Manga is literature! Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Heard that argument before. Don't worry, guys! Hi, Sayori. And always gets it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. That's not busy work! Sayori. How dependable. Thanks, I'm a regular Mr. Husband Man. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy, it's distracting. Yep, don't relate to that at all. You can't definitely see the mess that is right behind... You can't see anything. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? No, not at all. I might be a little jealous. Now I sound like Monica. How come? You and Anna could be good friends too. Yes, please! Yes, please! Sayori. I hate you. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. I keep putting my hands on the WASD and the space and the shift because I'm just so used to, when playing a game, having one hand on the mouse and one hand over here. It's like muscle memory. Even though this game just requires the mouse. I don't even need the keyboard. I can fucking unplug it. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Oh, no, Sayori. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really. Don't be shy. Fuck you, Sayori. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. What'd I do? I'm sorry, Yuri. I wasn't thinking. You never think. Guess it's up to me to rescue the situation, and we're all fucked. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. So any nice gesture from you, it was a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what, because it comes from you, Yuri, and I'm fucking coatless. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. Thanks. And we could, you know, just discuss it if you wanted. She's so cute. How is this girl accidentally being so cute? Because she just is! She's just naturally this adorable, and I love her. She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Yeah, you do. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Yeah, it is. Okay, I gotta stop. Okay. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around the closet. What the fuck are you doing in the closet? It's her manga. She definitely keeps it in the closet. I can guarantee it because those look like books. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad from distracting her from reading. You should. Catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. Looks like the same book that she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Ugh. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Yeah. She sneaks another glance at me, and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. Definitely my fault. Sorry. I'm out of this sensing I made her uncomfortable. We did! We fucked up. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. And I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Definitely not because you loaned it to me. And wants to be sure that you have it fresh in your memory so we can discuss it and have deep conversations about it because I have a terrible crush on you. And maybe you like me back? Maybe? Please. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? You know, I wasn't wondering that, girl. Ah. Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Aha. I see. I don't believe you. But I'm not going to question it. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well... Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Never heard of it. There's an ominous-looking eye symbol on the front cover. Fun. Alright. I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. I hate spoilers. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. Younger? But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. Strange how? Strange like aliens or strange like monsters? She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. So strange like horror sci-fi. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Well, that sucks. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Who's Markov, then? Ah. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. She's so cute. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Anna? No, personally, no. No, it's not that. I mean, I could definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I bet you've never read this kind of story before. You're a fucking liar. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. How dare you! She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kinds of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. Terrifying one sometimes. And horrible things happen not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that they believe in. I mean, most people aren't evil for the sake of evil. Most people don't think that they're evil, really. I mean, there's a saying that every army marches to war with God on their side, and at least they believe they do. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, you're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Whoever told you that you were rambling and being annoying should be shot. I will shoot them. Who are they? Let me shoot them. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. And I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. That's okay! I feel you! So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. You're adorable. I love you. Please tell me if I start talking too much. Never. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. Passionate is cute! The least I can do is listen. Yeah, it is. It is a literature club, after all. We have a point. Ah. Well, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. Quickly retrieve the book and I put it into my bag. Man, we're clueless. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? Slip into the seat next to Yuri's. So close! Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri's in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry! I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Don't apologize for apologizing. I mean, that never helps when you tell someone to not apologize for not apologizing. They just apologize more because they don't know what else to do. I mean... Awkward laugh. Here, this should work, right? I slam my desk until it's up against Yuri's, then hold my book more between the two of them. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here! Oh my god! Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. It's so intimate! It's so fucking intimate! I can't handle it! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn a page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Oh, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a section. You're just so distracting. It's not your fault, it's totally mine, but... Fuck. I glance over at Yuri's face again, and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. Probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Good assumption. Excuse me. Good assumption. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. That's what I was saying earlier! My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri. This might be a silly thought, but my character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. But she also second-guesses all of the things that she says and does. Oh, dude. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like it could see into your head or anything. But they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Oh, we lost the moment. Yuri remains silent for a moment. But Anna, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Yeah, it is. We're a moron. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. 'Cause you're adorable! What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. God damn it, Monica! You ruined the moment! I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhales, spared for finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. Oh, it's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. It means read it with you, moron! In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. That still takes a long time to pick up, doesn't it? Unless the chapters are super short. Alright! I stand up, make a mental note of where I left off in the book, and slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait! Fuck you! Terry and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Terry sits on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook, because Monica is an organized motherfucker. You can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Obviously Yuri! Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion, to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Eh? What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yeah, you did! Yuri first covers her mouth, and ends up covering her full face. Oh, don't be embarrassed. You complimented me. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Ha. Awkward laugh. Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? In real life? Lots. In the game? 0. Absolutely not. Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot before. Guarantee you he hasn't. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you, because he hasn't. This is actually my first time, really. Called it! Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, and looks at my poem again. Wow. Well, I know that. Just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that aren't usually typical of new writers. Having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter. They form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Man, don't I know that. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example, and trying new things. I also hope that everyone in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? What do you mean, how? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri is apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if that's a rare opportunity for her. Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? I mean, that part's a little sketchy, honestly. This doesn't seem like much of a literature club. Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining straight light to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air in the Fuck, I fucked it up. I bathe. Calm. Breathing air of the present, but living in the past. Light flickers. I flicker back. Oh, I like that. I like that a lot. Especially this part, the light flickers, I flicker back. I don't know what it is about it, but I just really like the wording on that one. I'm sorry, I have such terrible handwriting. What? What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. Ah. Well, I just don't read script very often. Was it script? I don't feel like it was. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Yeah, we did! Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. Wasn't too short? I usually write longer poems. Not at all! I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. More mild, huh? Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Who? What? Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Anna. I mean, no, obviously it's not. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. We read it thoroughly! We're just a slow reader, okay? Stop judging! But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. Like the poem wasn't already solemn? I hadn't even thought of that, clearly. That's impressive. Yeah, it is. Eh? It's nothing, really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. Yeah. Especially considering I literally just smashed together words from a list that I was really hoping you'd like depression and melancholy and shit like that. Morose would have been a good word, but I don't think that was there. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. In the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Anna. For me? Oh. Me too. Who should I show my poem to next? Sayori or Natsuki? How long has it been? Hasn't been that long, has it? I'm gonna save it just in case, because this thing is an asshole. Yes. Let's get Sayori out of the way, shall we? This is a good poem, Anna. Thanks, Sayori. That means nothing coming from you. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? Absolutely not. Yeah, I guess you're right. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously. Or that you wouldn't write one at all. Excuse you, I have a girl to impress. I'm gonna do my best. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. Thanks. Good to know you have such high standards for our friendship. Just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room? Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean it'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Anna. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Maybe I'm a little selfish. Stop calling me selfish! Trying new things like this for other people? That's something that only really good people do. You have such terrible standards, Sayori. Oh my god. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Clearly she doesn't! It's to be with Yuri! Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah! And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That will be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then. Yay! Now, you read my poem too, right? Well, of course, that's why I'm here. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Hehehe. We'll see about that. Dear Sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning makes me feel like you missed me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed. Making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. I mean, I wouldn't have gone with sleepy. I'd have gone with sleep. It would have made the line run better. Are you asking me to come out and play? You're trusting me to wish away a rainy day? I look above. The sky's blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sit forever. But I'm not mad. I want breakfast. I love the ending. That's hilarious. Sayori, this is just a guess, but, did you wait until this morning to write this? No! Just a little bit. Slacker. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. should. You shouldn't. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Ah, yeah. I didn't mean to say that it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. It really does, yeah. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school. It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Hey. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. What does that have to do with Monica? Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna rate the best poem ever. Good luck with that. I guess I look forward to it. Next up, Natsuki. Anna, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. Rude? What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe that you actually put effort into this? Yeah, I did! I was really working hard on picking those words from that list. Do you think I'm stupid? Yeah. I'm not a writer! I am, though. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in the effort. We all start somewhere, right? You're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Ooh, burn. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve. But you're better off just trying again. Bitch. Fair enough. I'll teach their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb. Crickets can leap. Horses can race. Owls can seek. Cheetahs can run. Eagles can fly. People can try. But that's about it. Oh, I like that! I like that a lot. There's a lovely simplicity to that. Yeah. I told you that you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. Everyone in high school is a fucking loser. I speak as somebody who's been through high school and college. So people don't even take my writing seriously. People are stupid, Natsuki. It's time you learned that. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? You'd think so, but then one of my my college poetry professors told me that my poetry made me want to call the cops on me. Twice. Because my poetry subjects are morbid. Because I'm a morbid person. I wrote a poem to deal with the fact that I just found out that one of my friends had been raped as a child, you know, dealing with pedophilia and all that. So I wrote a poem to deal with that. And it was really good, the final product. So I asked my friend if it's okay to put it in my midterm portfolio, and I did. And then right down there, in writing, in the comments, this professor, this man who was permanently semi-stoned, but swore he'd never smoked a joint since he hadn't smoked a joint since 1999, told me said, and I quote, "This makes me want to call 911." I was like, you know what, fuck you. I'm telling you, I'm writing a poem to deal with the fact that my friend was the victim of pedophilia. And you want to call the cops on me? Go fuck yourself. Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. It's good. That's a good style. It can be very impactful to a lot of people. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. The other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I said up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. Yeah, no, whoever wrote Natsuki's lines here actually knows a lot about poetry. That helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into it than I'd realized. That's because you're a fucking moron. That's what it means to be a pro. You're like 14, shut up. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, guess not. Decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Alright! I mean, obviously Monica. She's literally the only person left. Alright, Monica. Hi, Anna. Have a good time so far? Yeah. I got real intimate with Yuri, but in a completely platonic fashion, so that was great. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities, things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. God, don't do that! I don't know why it always startles me when she does that, but it's just so fucking contrived. Ha 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 ha. Don't worry, Anna. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, I guess that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Anna. I feel like you would have said that even if I literally just put the word shit over and over. It was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. It's literally just words mashed together. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. It's literally words just mashed together. Words that I was really hoping Yuri would get excited about, but apparently Sayori liked too. I guess I underestimated you. No, you didn't. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. I imagine it is. You're kind of an asshole. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. Stop doing that. Haha, that's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Yeah, I do! Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. That's why I wrote it like that. Unlike Sayori, he likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when leaders are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel. Lena deeply analyzed all of the nuances. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. Be surprised if she didn't. She really has, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It'll take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. It's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little bit biased towards their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Yeah, it does. I have a massive crush on Yuri, didn't you hear? Stop doing that! Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Sure, why not? Don't worry, I'm not very good. That's what the last one said. No, that's what Sayori said. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims to not be very good. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. Doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? Fair enough. I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See? The direction the spackle protrudes. A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't home. Up here inside for a clue. No! I can't see. A reel, blind like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Well, that's horrifying, and I'm scared! Now I sound like my old poetry professor. So, what do you think? It's very free-form, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. No, we're not. Haha, it's okay. Yeah, that kind of style's gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems and putting emphasis on the time in between the words and lines. Enjambment! I love it! Good enjambment is my weakness! When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. Guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. Really? That you were trapped in the same dull, boring life? And that somebody, I don't know if it was, I doubt that he was me, but then again, this is a video game, so it might have been me, was looking in and that you were trapped and that you should break your way free out of this hole that somebody else punched in the wall? It's been influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. So never then. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Oh boy, we get writing tips of the day? Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Oh, I know that feeling. Sometimes I'll spend 2 hours on a single sentence and then I'll be like, what the fuck am I doing? It's never going to be right because I've spent so much fucking time on it. Just force yourself to get something down on paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just got a big dark puddle of ink. Oh, hey, I like that. That's good. I might steal that. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Phew. Guess that's everyone. Heads around the room. It was a little more stressful than I anticipated. Yeah, my throat is killing me. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Oh, shut up. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. Well, no shit, it's literally your first. It's a literature club, after all, and you're a moron. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. They're weirdly alike. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. Oh god, that's like I don't want to say cats and dogs, but kind of like cats and dogs. If they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. She always smiles sadly. I don't think she knows how to smile happily. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Fuck you, Natsuki. How dare you? Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. I wouldn't call it cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I mean, that's what I said. I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. It was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Come on, Natsuki, don't pick this fight. Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked somebody who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Anna did too. It's because I'm more open-minded, I guess. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. Oh, come on, Natsuki. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon. Unless, of course, I come across something particularly inspiring. Which I haven't yet. Oh! Burn! And Anna liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Uh-oh. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. Oh, no, don't embarrass her. Eh? That's not what I... You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Anna appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Oh, no. Huh. How do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? Actually, I appreciated Monika's advice the most because, you're both pretty amateur, actually. No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh! Holy shit! Is everyone okay? Well, clearly not, Sayori. Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Anna started showing up. What? Natsuki, I wasn't even looking at her boobs. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you! I don't like fighting, guys. This is like sad... This is like slightly mad circus music. Suddenly both girls turned towards me. It's like they just noticed I was staying there. Why is the music suddenly back to normal? This isn't normal! Anna! She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. Did her boobs really get bigger? Is she stuffing her bra? She started it. She could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective. Within reason, Natsuki. Come on. Then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point of making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Anna. Well, wait. It's the reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessary limiting yourself, it's also a waste. So Natsuki's clearly of the E.E. Cummings school of writing, and Yuri is of the, more Shakespearean, I suppose. Except with less dicks. You understand that, right, Anna? How did I get dragged into this the first... Well, clearly they both have crushes on you! It's not like I know anything about writing. Whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. So of course it's going to be Yuri, obviously! Natsuki. I said Yuri! You're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. Wow, that was really deep! I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Oh. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Right, see? Monika's being mature here, why don't you? If you want people to treat you like an adult, act like one! Natsuki clenches her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped, at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head, Sayori. She doesn't need to. You know what? I'm gonna do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and starts out. On the way out, she crumples up the poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. But it was good! Natsuki. She really didn't need to do that. Look across the room. Here is a chin of bird in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. Can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. Oh, don't be passive-aggressive. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Also, you were absolutely savage. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Anna. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said. About, you know, I would never do anything so what? Do what? So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm just gonna go make some tea. Good idea? Make it up for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Cool, so that was fun. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun! Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, oh, hey, you're back. Anna, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. Maybe you learned something from your friends, too. So our poems will turn out even better. They'll still probably just be words picked from lists, designed to impress Yuri. I think to myself. Did learn a little more about the kinds of poems everyone likes. And I like that means I can at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. And nod to myself with newfound determination. Anna! What? Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Stop giggling! Sayuri beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayuri and I have spent this much time together. Apparently I'm not enjoying it either. I can! Sayuri. About what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. I bet you it does. It's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. Just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. You know, I don't trust you. I don't trust your recounting of events at all. You know, Anna, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. Clearly at least two of them have massive crushes on me. So, that's... Stop it. Every day is going to be so much fun. Sigh. Looks like Sayuri still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? No! We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayuri. Pat Sayuri on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayuri as an internal monologue sometimes. Kind of like Sherlock and Watson. Except you're both morons. Okay! Yeah. Let's do this! Alright. We're gonna save and end here today. Night. You know, let me know what you think. If I'm reading too fast and shit like that, I guess. Bye. I really hope I saved properly. If you enjoyed this video, check out more content in the links in the description below for the Dungeon Bad Decisions Discord server, and my blog where I post quotes, anecdotes, and photos from the tabletop games I play in at thedungeonofbaddecisions.tumblr.com, and to support my Patreon. Special thanks again to Crunchy Chompy for being a Game Master's Nightmare, and to Paul John and Tark for being Average Adventurers. Click here to check out the rest of the series, and don't forget to like and subscribe. Roll 20s, y'all!